Hi everybody, welcome back to Mr. Sid Reads, and today, we're starting one of my favorite topics, learning about space. I brought a little alien mask with me. I'm going to put him away for now while I talk to you about some important things. For instance, here we have a really cool poster of our solar system, which I'm going to go over in detail in a minute, but I want you to take note of what's here in our local solar system. All right, now the first thing I have to discuss is the word solar. Am I in here?
Yes.
Solar means sun, okay? And every sun is a star. So when you're out at night and you're looking out at the stars, you're seeing suns throughout our solar system and within the galaxy. We're going to talk about the galaxy in a minute. So when we say solar system, it's a sun with planets that are orbiting around it. There's a magnetic pull that draws and keeps the planets in their spots, and they move around the sun. Now, every sun is a star, so every time you say you see a star in the sky, you're actually seeing a sun like our own. Our sun is actually small compared to most suns. This picture here, if you can zoom in on this, is really cool. This is if our sun were sitting down on the floor and we live on planet Earth. This teeny tiny little rock here in comparison to the size of this sun. But suns come in all sizes. There are gigantic suns that are 100 times bigger than this, that would consume this entire wall. Our sun happens to be quite small in comparison. Our solar system, like I said, is the sun and the planets that revolve around it. And these are only a piece of a galaxy that we call the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy, this is an example of what our galaxy might look like. Astronomers think that our galaxy is shaped in this way. We supposedly, our solar system of star and planets are on one of the extended arms over here. All of these other swirls that you see, this is light. This is the light shining from all the stars. And in the center of our galaxy is a black hole. We'll talk about that another day. But let's just get started talking about what exists in our very small solar system. And I'd like to start with the first book called Me and My Place in Space by Joan Sweeney, illustrated by Annette. Joan Sweeney's done a lot of really cool books like Me and My Amazing Body, and Me on the Map, and Me and My Place in Space. All right, here we go. And director, you let me know if I'm glary. I don't know, is it better over here?
No.
Better over here? Yeah. This is me on my place in space, the planet Earth. Tonight I can see the moon from my place in space. The moon is a ball of rock that travels in a path around the Earth, just like Earth travels in a path around the sun. The sun is really a fiery star, as big as 1,000,000 Earths. So bright and hot it lights and heats. Our whole solar system, 9 different planets including Earth, travel around the sun. Now some astronomers might say that might say that there are only 8 planets because they disregard Pluto. We'll have to talk about that at another time. There's also the possibility of an even larger planet that is very far out, which some are referring to as Planet X. And then of course there are dwarf planets. Dwarf planets are little itty bitty guys. Actually, they don't seem so itty bitty when you get up to them, but we'll talk about that later. On Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, days are burning hot and nights are icy cold. The sun comes up in the west. On Venus, its gleaming cloud cover makes it the brightest planet of them all. In fact, when you're out at night and you look up at the stars, Venus is the brightest star in the sky. But it's not a star, it's a planet. My place in space, beautiful Earth, is the third planet closest to the sun, and the only one in our solar system where living things grow, that we're aware of so far. Long ago, there was life on Mars, but now Mars is rusty, dusty, and cold. Just past Mars is something called the asteroid belt. So here's Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. There are these little dots on this poster, but those are to indicate these massive chunks of rock, some as small as a house and others as large as a country. And they are what once was a planet that blew up, and now it is circling the sun. To get on a ship from Mars to the outer planets, you have to get through the asteroid belt. This book doesn't mention the asteroid belt. We'll talk more about it later. Jupiter is a massive ball of gas, bigger than all the other planets combined. Saturn's wide rings are made of ice particles, some as big as houses. On Uranus, it never gets warm, even though the sun shines 42 days in a row. 42 years in a row! Never nighttime. Neptune looks like a blue twin of Uranus. Its great dark spot is a giant cyclone where winds blow at 700 miles per hour. And Pluto, the tiny planet, is an ice ball so far away the sun is like a dot in the distance. But as big as our solar system is, it's only one tiny part of the Milky Way galaxy, an immense galaxy made of hundreds of billions of stars with solar systems each their own. And the Milky Way is only one of many, many billions of galaxies throughout the universe. So many you might run out of numbers to count them. And the universe is so gigantic, you could travel for trillions of years and never get to the other side. Sometimes I wonder, way out in space, is there another galaxy like mine? Another solar system like mine? Another sun? Another planet like Earth? With another someone like me? Could be. The end. I love this book! I hope you've learned some stuff. There's a lot more to learn. Please come back. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.